Welcome back, guys. I know it's been a hot minute. I've been very busy in real life lately and I have not had time to really focus on this channel. I moved on from God's Raid. It got a little bit stale for me. I still did love that game. It took up a lot of my time. Obviously, you look back at all those videos I made, but we're moving on to another game called Order and Chaos Guardians. I'm not sure if this is going to be a full-time, long-term game for me, but it is definitely one that I'm playing right now. It is just opened. There's 10 servers out right now that are not going to reset. It is day 3, so you may as well get in and get started right now. If there is a link, I'll put it in the description below so you can go and download it without going and searching for it. But we'll have a quick rundown of everything there is in this game. We'll start off in the expedition. This is pretty much your story mode. As you can see, I'm up to stage 7, number 23. It just takes a really, really long time to get through these. At first, you are going to sail through them very easily, but you just got to wait for the battles to happen realistically. So we'll go on. I'll show you what the battle is. It is like this. You're sectioned off into your 9 hexagons with this one in the middle that you can't start with. So there's a lot of strategy behind this. Like, I know that this girl, she attacks in a line, so I want her against a line of 3. This one, it does the exact same thing, so I put them up against here. You've got your 5 classes. You've got the mage, you've got ranged, you've got the healer, you've got your defense, and then you've got your melee. Obviously, you need to make a well-rounded team. My team is also based around this red faction. You do get extra bonuses, as you can see up the top here. 4 heroes of the same faction will grant an attribute bonus for all allies. 5, you get 15. Plus, if you have a light or a dark, it also counts as an ally. Plus, you either get +3 mana or the opposition gets -3 mana to start off the battle, which is a huge bonus. So obviously, this game is going to be very strategy based. You only get 5 heroes to pick. You may want to have a healer, you may not want to have a healer. You may want to have a defensive, you may not. There will be a lot of different strategies that come out about this game very fast because people are switched on. So at the moment, I've got 1 of each class, but I'm also banking on fire. I've got 3 fire in here, and they all kind of synergize together. That's what I have right now. The part about this game that I'm not really crash out on about is it is fully auto. I kind of like turn-based more than this, but as I said, it does bring up that strategy element into this game. Like this guy, he's a healer right here. So him sitting here, I'm helping all of these 4 because if you can see these arrows, it shows you that it is helping all of the hexagons that are close to him. At the moment, this is silly because it's not helping everyone. So as you go through, you will get your heroes, and I just build a team around the heroes you get off at first. So let's have a look at how the battle goes. I'm not sure if I'll beat this. This is my first time going against it. As you can see, this is at 2 times speed. You can turn their ultras on or off. I would just turn it off. Maybe watch them once and then show them. Otherwise, these battles take way too long. I think 2 times speed is nearly even a bit too slow as well. But you gotta kind of have some sort of animation to play whilst you're battling. Otherwise, people won't care at all. You can see I did win. It does show you the MVP right here. And we'll look at the stats up the top right-hand corner. As you can see, she did a lot of damage and she defended a lot. This one right here, she is actually a purple hero, not a yellow hero. I think it's called a Splendid, and then Epic is yellow. We'll have a look at that very soon. She does a lot of damage. She is only a purple hero. It's just that I've had multiple copies of her, fused them together, and raised her up. So it is definitely one of those games where you need multiple copies of the heroes. I'm going to hazard a guess really early here that a lot of these purple heroes are going to be probably more worth it than those yellow ones straight off the bat, or gold straight off the bat. So this raises up my AFK drops and how much I get in the AFK. Because down here, like a lot of games right now that have literally merged a few different game modes in together, you have this AFK just sitting there consistently. Then you have your exploration team builder kind of game as well. And it kind of just merges everything together into one. So I'm sure if you've played a gacha game before, AFK type of game, you are going to pick this up really fast. There isn't many parts of this game that are hard to play. I do like games that you've got to have a little bit of thinking, which you're going to, by building that team and strategizing around who you want to play and who you don't want to play, who does the opponent have, and kind of building it around like that. But the game is also very easy to play, and you can just jump in and away we go. So this is the main screen here. This Steel of Glory, this shows where everyone is up to. Well, maybe not everyone, but it shows the top ranked people. As you can see, this person at the top is at stage 1435. I would guess that they have spent money to get up to there, and probably a fair bit, because they are strides ahead of the next person. And if you have a look at their lineup, they're all 116 and light. Two lights in there, which is absurd. Next best is it's only at 90s and 100s. Me, myself, I am at 60s. So I have spent probably about $10 to $15 on this game, and I'll show you exactly what I did. I just did the newbie pack just because it was like $1, and then I come into the store and I did the fund pass, this Honor Glory, just because in most games like this is where the best value lies. This Expedition Pass has some amazing value as well if you want some summons and these Holy Grails that helps you break through certain levels. This one is probably pretty worth it as well. That's 15 Australian dollars, so maybe 10 USD. I think this Honor Journey was about the same as well. You can upgrade to this one, which I don't think is worth it unless you really want the faction crystals and these limited avatar and visiting card frames. I don't think it's really worth paying extra $15 just for that. But that's up to you. Dragon Lair comes at 810. I'm nearly there. Once I get to there, I'll do a little video on that too, I'm guessing. But it does look like it just adds a dragon into your team, doing a little bit more damage. Guild, make sure you join a guild. It does not prompt you to do this. You make sure that you get into one because there's rewards, resources, and things to do that if you're not in it, you're just going to miss out. Time echoes. So as you level up and go through the expedition, the plot will then give you little bits of the story snippet, and you get a bit of rewards and hero collections. As you get your collections going, you get more rewards. Just literally just more rewards. Rewards. This ancient main hall. So as you go up through the expedition, you will get these little purifying crystals. Then it will raise your attack and HP for every character in your thing. As you go down, you get more and more and more. I think it's obviously just a little bit of a showcase of here, you've done this. Woohoo! You get a bit of extra HP and attack. And there's also the hero resonance. This is pretty common in games like this as well. The best thing is you get 5 to start with. So that is pretty much all of my epic heroes. I think I have one more, but I don't have enough of these crystals up the top here to unlock it. You need 50. Coming along, we have the bounty hall. Standard bounties. You just have to put 1 or 2, 3 characters in of the right faction, and you get the rewards. They come back after an hour or so. I guess it's just for more rewards. Again, they're molding all of these different games into one. Arena, because it's only 3 days in, I'm really just looking for my battle points right here. If they're 2,000 to 3,000 higher than the opponent, then bada bing, bada boom, I go in there and I win. As you can see, I'm ranked 35. As I showed you before, I'm like 80th in where I'm up to in the expedition, just because I've picked battles that I can definitely win. If you really wanted to, you can look at their team and go, oh, okay, once you learn the characters, you know, oh, yeah, I can beat them, or no, I cannot. But that is for a little bit longer down the track, I believe. And then we've got the Summoning Altar. Glory of Summon, this is an event that is going on right now, so it is the best time to start. This only just started today. So get in there and you get this epic hero. Yes, I don't have any of these summons, but coming along with this, we have the event up the top here. You have a daily login where you get keys. Then you come across to this Star Altar. Once you unlock all of those, you can get a different reward. As we come along, we can get heaps and heaps of different rewards just by playing the game. And we get more and more copies of Erica, because she does look really awesome. We'll come back to the Summoning Altar here. Hero summons. Every 30 summons, you get an epic hero. So you are going to get a lot of these epic heroes. It is 4% chance normally anyway. And every day they have a little login bonus, which I'll show you in a very second. Faction summons. Each day this switches between the 3, or you can choose to unlock it for 300, which is, I don't think that's worth it. And Light and Dark, these seem to be the pinnacle, the absolute pinnacle of the heroes in this game. They are only good / bad against each other, compared to the other 3 factions that when they are against each other, they beat each other in a standard circle, as most games do. Come back out and then we'll go through these sign-in. So as you can see here, every day you get a new hero. Every single day. So it looks like you will end up with all the heroes, but what you need to do is get multiple copies of the heroes, and that's why some of these purple ones down the bottom here are probably going to be better, because you will get so many of those heroes. They're going to be heaps easier to level up, and maybe you ascend them even further than these gold ones, and they do more damage. It does look like every 7 days you you get a random Celestial Trace or Shadow Break hero up the top here. That is pretty awesome. So it does look like you're going to get pretty much all these heroes at some point in time, but it is all about how much you can level them up. For the first 7 days, you get all of these, and you get this guy at the end. Pretty keen for him. I've gone against him so many different times, and he is fairly annoying, and he looks amazing. Time online, and you get rewards. In this summon tournament, participate in event quests, get goblets, and win big prizes. You can only get 150 per day, and look at that. I'm right at the top there. Woo! So, this is why I'm saving. Save your summons, because you need to do 50 summons per day to get the most there. So make sure you don't waste your summons coming into this. Yes, you need summons to build a team, obviously, but getting more rewards for holding back your summons is probably worth it. So last but not least is the Abyss. This is kind of where all the battles happen right here. You've got the Demon Prison. This is where you get your XP, your Holy Grails, and your gold. All of these things do help you level up your character. Gold is to buy. Does help level up as well. These bosses are pretty cool, and all very, very different types of battle. This is a single boss. This is like 9 different enemies, and this is a waves of enemies. So you do need a different type of strategy for each one. The Bounty Hall we already talked about. Oblivion Spire is just a tower that you go through, getting harder and harder enemies, like nearly all games. And then we come across this Icebound Realm. As you can see, it is a board. You start off in this bottom left-hand corner, and you click on these shells, and they open, and there may be nothing in them. There may be extra health, there might be extra mana, or there is a battle. Once a battle comes up like this, any of the ones it is touching become locked, so you have to do the battle. What you're searching for is the key to this middle chest. Once you find the key, open the chest, all the battles are gone, and you get a boost from those. If you beat the battle, you also get some buffs. So it is a bit of a strategic thing. Your HP and your mana carry over to the next battle, so it might be worth, if you look like you're going to be winning, not to use the mana to the end. Don't use those ultimates, and just save that for the next battle. And I believe that's about it. There's a few things down here. I obviously am not up to these just yet. This Dragon Cavern is coming soon. Well, coming soon to me. So once I get to there, I'll probably do a bit of an overview on that. But other than that, I think that's about it. As you can see, this is the world map. I'm at level 7 here. There's 8, 9, and then it comes all the way over to here. So the expedition does look like it's going to be long. It's going to be a long, hard road to get a lot of those heroes and then get them to star up. Because we all know we want to get them started up to be as good as possible. There's also gear that you can put on them. They've got their skills. It tells you about them all. Different outfits for a few of them. I'm not sure where you get these from. Oh no, you get them from upgrading them into mythical and legendary. I love that. That's awesome. And then training is pretty simple. So let me know, guys, what do you think of this game? I think the graphics and the character design look amazing. There's going to be a lot of strategy in where to place your characters against what you're coming up against your opponents. And I think there's a fair bit of depth here. I do think that it is more of a second type of game that you could be playing on the side. Please let me know, because if you are liking it and you want to play it, and I can make some videos on it so you can watch. Sounds like it's good for everyone. So let me know, and I'll see you in a video soon.